What's up everyone, this is Ben with Imagined AI, and today I'm going to show you how to build a speech-to-text web app using Cursor AI projects. So Cursor is just like VS Code, except it gives you additional AI capabilities, and we'll explore the first one right now. Go to File, and we're going to create a new AI project. Here we can enter a prompt that Cursor will use to create the project and the file structure for us. So I have a prompt prepared: build me a speech-to-text web app with a button that lets the user toggle speech-to-text on or off using Node.js, Express, and built-in browser speech recognition. Then we click Next and choose the parent folder. I have a repositories folder that I keep all my files in. Then we fill out our project name. I'm going to call this Cursor AI project speech to text, and then click Done. It's going to start generating the project, computing the file structure. Here it says, to create a speech-to-text web app using Node.js, Express, and built-in browser speech recognition, you would need the following files. And then it shows you the file structure and shows you a description of each of them. That's going to keep scrolling down as it does more of this, but here you can see it's going to start creating the files and writing the code for each. And I would recommend not clicking around while it's doing that in case we mess anything up. So now we can go grab a coffee and just let Cursor do its thing. Alright, here we are, a little under 2 minutes later, and we're all done. Now let's follow the steps in the README and see if it actually works. So in the first step here, it already understands the person reading is likely going to be cloning it from your GitHub repository. So it suggests to clone the repo, but we skip that. It says make sure to navigate to the correct directory, so let's open the terminal and check. And indeed, we're in the right folder. Next step is to install the dependencies using npm install. And the app requires a server to use the browser's built-in voice-to-text, and it's telling us now we can start the server using npm start. Now the server is running on port 3000, and we can control-click the link in the README to open our app in the browser. So here's the speech-to-text web app that Cursor made for us. And now we're going to try to toggle the speech-to-text, and it works. Holy shit, that's awesome. And it censored me too, so that's even cooler. Yeah, that is pretty much it. So working app using Cursor. Now that's it for that portion. And you might be thinking, okay, this is a super simple app. What is going to take us to the next level? And I'm here to show you. To demonstrate that, I'm going to call in an expert, McKay Wrigley, on Twitter. This post is about saving prompts as markdown files and running them on your code in Cursor. AI-powered code speeds everything up. This guy has AI-generated code in his examples TypeScript file with a couple of errors. He also has a run-cleanup markdown file, which is pretty much just a text file. What he's going to do is use the markdown file as a reusable prompt for Cursor. Cursor will take the actions he's outlined in the markdown file on the code. For example, he tells Cursor to use dry code, meaning if the AI detects repeated code, it will refactor it into a function. But the main purpose of this file is just general cleanup and bug fixes. Here, McKay goes back to his example.ts. He highlights the code on the page and presses Ctrl K, which lets him @mention the markdown file. It'll preview the file. You can click Submit Edit. The green code is the stuff it's adding, and the red code is the stuff it's removing. And right here, he accepts the changes, leaving us with a nice, cleaned up code. But hold up 1 second, looks like there's another error, so he highlights it and clicks AI Fix in Chat, which opens a ChatGPT-like session within Cursor. And in true AI engineer fashion, he copy and pastes the code, and the error is gone. And you can imagine how creating and refining the initial prompts and markdown files will allow us to build a dynamic system for the rapid creation of custom apps. I did have to refine my initial prompt to tell Cursor that we're using Node.js and Express and the built-in browser speech recognition because the first time I tried, I didn't include those instructions and the app didn't work. Also remember, Cursor eats your OpenAI API calls really quickly, so you'll want to monitor your usage on the OpenAI website and consider upgrading to the Pro Cursor subscription for unlimited GPT-4 generations. Alright, so that's it for this video. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.